Hello, friends. Sean is getting an impromptu day off today. Aren't you, baby?
It's called a sick day.
Are you using a sick day, or is it just a day off? Like, are you off tomorrow, too, or?
No, I'll probably go at work tomorrow, but...
So it's not a sick day, it's a day off.
Yeah, it's a day off, but it's because I'm sick.
Yeah, so tomorrow is supposed to be Sean's day off for the week, and it's like 9 o'clock, and I already have the kids off to school and stuff, and I look over and he's still there, and I'm like, babe, are you going to work? And he's like, I think so. And I'm like, okay, well, it's 9 o'clock. And when you're a blue-collar worker, you go to work very early. So then he was like, no, I'm not. And I'm like, okay, I figured. You probably should tell your boss that. You have a bug, like, on your ear right now. I think it's a... Is it bug or is it hair? Oh, well, it died. That was gross. Anyway, so I have a palette coming this afternoon. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to do my makeup when it comes in. That sounds like me. But we're about to take our baby and our toddler to the... Does he know the P-A-R-K word?
I don't think he knows that word yet.
The park. And I'm like, I kind of want to do my makeup. And Sean's like, well, do your makeup. And I'm like, no, I can't possibly because I'm going to do my makeup this afternoon and that's just too wasteful. And he's like, I'm like, okay, fine, I'll do it. You convinced me, I'll do it.
I twisted your arm about it.
Yeah, he did. He's like...
Literally twisted your arm.
Yeah, of course. I got really pissed off yesterday when my video cut off. I was like about to do blush and I had like I was actually on to something. I wasn't just talking to hear my voice. I was actually talking about something. And then it was like, your phone ran out of storage. And I'm like, what? Because I just got this phone like a couple months ago. I was like, what do you mean ran out of storage? YouTube Studio.
Hour-long videos take a lot of fucking data.
Well, no, it wasn't even, because like I deleted them off my phone. It was it was the app. It was the YouTube Studio app. And it was like you can like do you know what offload an app means?
No.
It was like you can offload the app. And I was like, is that going to delete everything off my YouTube account? Like, I don't really understand this. And so I was just like, okay. So then I read that somebody else had... He's going to kill my makeup, babe. I read that somebody else deleted the app. And then they, like, reinstalled the app. And then that fixed it. So I was like, well, that can't possibly be the issue. But I'm going to try it. And then magically, YouTube Studio went from taking, like, 100 gigabytes to, like... 60 gigabytes. So I was like, okay, that still sounds like a lot, I feel, but at least I can record. I couldn't even take, like, Instagram videos yesterday. Like, I started to do my makeup rundown, and then my phone was like, nope, error occurred. And I'm like, well, social media is not in the cards for me today. Yeah. Although I did schedule my video, the one that got cut off, to go up yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, so, like, I'll just be talking and then it'll just be like, bleh. I'm curious if anyone's actually going to watch, like, long enough to...
Get to the fucking cutoff?
To realize that happened.
That's the real hardcore fucking fans. Like,
I watch Tammy's stuff every day. Like, every day. I point out stuff from all... Evan. All points of her video because I actually watch it. And same with Dion. I watch her videos in completion, too.
That's fucking hilarious.
I think I'm actually going to pan a concealer pretty soon, babe.
Wow.
It's starting to get low-key painful to put on. I can see some windowing. It looks like I'm down to, like, here. But I'm actually using concealer like a normal human being these days, so.
Man, the concept of not squishing the ice cube trays.
Yeah.
Is like not a thing. Every time the kids put them in there.
Yeah. The kids. So I'm using my Danessa Color Fix stick. I actually really like it. Not like you guys would know that because I just have too much damn stuff, so like I never use it. But I do genuinely like it. And I need a look that's going to be like effortlessly beautiful, you know, when I go to the park, obviously. Hi, Evan. And draw on there. Sean, he's going to attack my makeup. I can see him in my peripherals.
Evan. Come here, buddy. Come on.
Did he just say, yeah, buddy? I remember one time I got a package and I was like, yeah, brother. And my 5-year-old's like, Mom, why do you always say yeah, brother, when you get a package? And I'm like, oh, that's because your mom is a little weird. Like, what do you say? Like you're learning how to be a person from somebody who's strange. What I really like about these is I can reliably just like rest assured that it's still gonna be on my face. Like, I know this looks weird, but like, trust the process, you know? Trust the process. I know it's still gonna be on my face when I come home, and that's nice. Okay. This is Duo 9, by the way. I don't remember the colors off the top of my head. I'm sure they're on here somewhere. I just don't know where. I do want the number 10 duo. It's like a green. It's an olive green. And I think it's gorgeous and beautiful. It's only on Danessa's website, though. So that's my hesitation. Is A, I'm waiting to see if it's going to go to Sephora. That way I can get my Sephora points on it, too. But B, I feel like if I'm going to order off Danessa's site, I need to order more than just one color fix stick. So then I'll end up, like, buying more than one stick. And there's no other sticks I'm, like, super, super eyeing at the moment. Because a lot of them are just beige brown. And I don't need a beige brown stick because I just don't reach for that kind of stuff very often. So I'm trying to be responsible about it and only get the colors like I'm super excited about. Like, obviously the purple duo was one I was really excited about. But I also am a little bit of a... I don't want to say a whore for free shipping, but I'm a little bit of a whore for free shipping. This looks a little too stark, I feel like. I feel like I need to put, like, something to blend this out. Because it's just too stark, I feel. But I don't know what to put. Like, maybe it's not. Maybe, Should I take the metallic side and do like a little bit of a crease situation with it, or am I gonna totally fuck this up right now? Ha ha ha, we'll see. We will see. Just lightly. Okay. Do you guys think Danessa's gonna bring back Lightwork Volume 6? Like, I really want her to. I can't believe I didn't pick it up last year. Like, when in doubt, I usually pick things up and then return them if I don't. I mean, I don't ever return makeup, so let's be real. I say, like, I'm going to pick it up and then return it if I don't want it, but when push comes to shove, I'm going to keep it because I don't return makeup, but that's how I justify it to myself. So, anyway. Yeah, usually when I, like, think about it as much as I thought about that one, I just get it, just in case. And I just didn't. And so that's just very strange to me. Like, why didn't I get it? I think I'm going to use my... Yeah, blending it into the crease definitely did something for it. It's cute. It's pretty. What eyeliner do I want to use? How much pain do I want to be in? Because this one freaking hurts, man. Painful. I think I put this on my lower lash, actually. It's just so freaking dry. And I've used it like a handful of times now. So I feel like my skin like should have softened it up if it was going to. I guess I'm putting this on the top lash line too, because I got the sudden urge to do that. I'm using the same base face as I used yesterday because you guys didn't get to see all of it. I do think it's funny that like my looks, even the ones that like I'm not super thrilled about, when I'm done, they grow on me. And then at the end of the day, I just don't want to take them off because I'm like, it grew on me. I like it now. Like pink is really not my color when it comes to eyeshadow. But by the end of the day, I was telling Sean, like, I want to take it off. I like it. It's kind of cute. Which is good. I mean, it's good that I'm finally in a place where I'm able to just keep working on looks until I'm satisfied with them. So I've been doing the beauty board, the Ulta beauty board, like, forum thing where people get gift cards. You know, like, they get entered for... I'm explaining this bad, but the beauty board. And I made a comment that the way I take care of myself is by doing my makeup, because the days I don't do my makeup, I'm just noticeably more like down and not as confident and not as, you know, just like happy, I feel, and not as productive. And the comments I'm getting on that post, I feel like people took that the wrong way. Like, I feel like they mistake me. I feel like people think I feel like I need to wear makeup, or like I hate myself without makeup, and that's not like, so you guys know I say stuff to say stuff sometimes, so I'm like, I just fucking hate myself because I didn't do makeup yesterday. Like, and that's not true. What is true is I feel like I'm not as productive. I feel like I'm not as like energetic. I feel like I'm not as, you know, put together in myself, but I don't like feel like I need to wear it. It's just something, it's like, it's my self-care ritual, if you will. And so I'm just like a little surprised by the comments on that post. I feel like people just took that the wrong way, and it's probably my fault. I probably articulated it, you know, in a way that gave that impression, but I was just like, whoa, 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 whoa. That's not what I meant. Because the prompt of the week was like, what's your self-care ritual? So it's just a wee bit surprising to come on and see all that. I was like, oh, I articulated something in a bad way, obviously. I am pumping while I'm doing this too, so I'm trying to do a few things all at once. So if this video seems a little rushed, because it is. I really want to get out of the house because it's gonna be hot this afternoon. It's gonna be like 85. It's our last hurrah of the summer, obviously, today. because tomorrow it goes back down to a high of like 65. So I want to take the toddler to the park since we weren't expecting Sean to be home today, and he is, and the big kids are at school, and I could tell my poor toddler is getting a little stir crazy because we had our issue with the cars last week, and Sean took my car, so I couldn't take him to the park, and then library story time's been on a little bit of a hiatus. I think she's transitioning from her summer curriculum to her fall curriculum. Our librarian takes the most breaks from family story time out of any of the libraries in our area. And it's not that she's on vacation, because I see her at the library during these times. She needs a lot of preparation time apparently. And I mean, her story times are good, they're engaging, they're fun, they're good, but yeah, she takes a lot of breaks. She takes like longer and more frequent hiatuses. So we could go to the other story times in the area, but I don't like to wake up my toddler, and they usually start at like 10 or 11, which before I had kids I was like, oh, that's so late, how does anybody have a hard time getting places by 10 or 11? Trust me, you do. Trust me, it gets harder. And Sean keeps telling me, like, why don't you just do your makeup several times a day? Because I'll be telling him, like, I'm always sitting here looking at all my makeup, and there's so many looks I want to do every day, and, like, I don't know how to choose one makeup look to do a day. Like, it's hard, because I'm like, I want to do so much, and I don't have enough eyeballs. Well, what stops you from doing your makeup several times a day? I'm like, well, the feeling of wasting the makeup, I don't know. Like, I like to do the looks, but I also like to wear the makeup. Like, I don't like to just, like, wash it off. Like, that just seems wasteful. It seems like it defeats the purpose of, like, putting all this time to do my makeup. He's like, well, is it wasteful for me to play Minecraft? I'm like, how's that even the same situation at all? And he's like, well, I'm using electricity. I'm like, no, like, makeup's consumable. Hello, makeup's a consumable object. Bella Beauté Bar today teased a Halloween palette they're coming out with, like a Halloween launch. That I'm excited about. And Pat McGrath teased a new launch that she's going to announce in 2 days and 48 hours. Ooh, that's a fruit fly. And they kind of look like quads to me. I don't know. So Pat McGrath quad. I mean, I just got a bunch of Pat McGrath quads. I super don't need Pat McGrath quads, but I am a sucker, you guys. I am a friggin' sucker. And Bella Beauté Bar, I've been wanting to try their formula. I know that people say they crease, though, and I have hooded eyes, so if things crease, they're gonna super crease on me. Man, I'm just looking at this eyeshadow, like, this is pretty, like, it's pretty. And it was so fast. It's like 2 swipes and you're done. I mean, not 2 swipes. See, I just say stuff to say stuff sometimes. Obviously, that wasn't 2 swipes, but it's very swift, and then you're done. This is the exact same base I did yesterday, but you guys didn't get to see all of it, so I'm doing it again. Also, I have some of these products that are in projects, so getting a little bit more use on some of it wouldn't be terrible. Well, maybe super bronzy today. I forgot these are bronze drops, and I just, like, painted my whole face with them. At the end of summer, it's okay. It's one last hurrah, right? Right? kind of coffee do I want, you guys? So we got this candy bar latte on Saturday. Iced, of course, because iced coffee is the only coffee there is. And I really liked that. But there's also a coffee place where I get a white chocolate Snickers frap that is pretty close to where we're going to. And then obviously it's PSL's. What coffee do I want? I don't even know. My son is such a cutie boy. He loves to go potty in the potty, which is fantastic. It's great. Oh, I used way too much bronze. Like, look at how bronze I look. Bronze goddess, what can I say? But the problem is, he wants the treat, so he'll keep running back and forth all day. All day. If it means he thinks he can get a trickle so he can get his treat, which I'm very proud of him. Potty training him has definitely been a pretty easy experience so far, just because of him. Like, he's still pretty young. He just turned 2, but he's ready. He's ready and he's motivated. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna follow your lead. So that's been nice. With my daughter, it took like 3 days because she was a little bit older than he is now, but it took 3 days for her to get potty trained day and night, which was nice. It was really nice that it was so easy. Okay, I'm using NARS Orgasm and Kosas Butterflies Blushes Life Blush. What I was trying to tell you guys yesterday when I cut off was I heard that products that don't have talc tend to go off quicker than products that do have talc. And I know that this is a talc-free blush, so I definitely have to try to be mindful to use it more often. And I got it from Boxy, so that makes me question, like, how old is it, right now anyway. What are you looking for, baby?
Either my phone or the tea that I made. I know, right?
Well, your phone, did you bring it out of our room?
I don't know.
Because you were watching a show with Evie.
Yeah.
I wasn't there for any of that, so. Did you get Mama's outfit on her?
Yeah. And Evan took a shower.
He took a shower?
Yeah.
Go, Evan, go. Wow, I do miss a lot of lives when I'm doing my makeup. Okay. So I was doing really good for the first 2/3 of the year. I had this tracker and I wrote down every single palette I owned. And I tracked how many times I used all my palettes. Up until, like, right before we went to California. And then I accumulated, like, way too many palettes all at once. And then I got very overwhelmed, and I said, fuck it. And I'm a little bit sad that I gave up, because it was just cool to see. It was cool to see, like, which palettes was I actually reaching for versus which ones I wasn't. And, like, how often was I reaching for the ones that I was reaching for, because I don't want to hoard my stuff. Like, I am awful. You guys, I'm awful. There's palettes where I know for a fact I'm not using them. And there's others I know for a fact I only use when I think about decluttering them. And I'm like, no, I can't possibly. Like, I'm going to miss it. Well, and then I'm looking at my tracker and I'm like, okay, this palette has like 6 uses on it for this year. And all 6 of those were times where I thought about, like, putting it up on Mercari and then decided, like, no, I'm going to miss it. And so I did a look. And I always like the look. That's what kills me, is I always like the look when I do it. But obviously not enough to, like, reach for it again.
Haha, success.
Success. What do you think of my makeup?
It's pretty.
Yeah.
It's like a grayish smoky.
It's my duo.
Oh.
It's purple and like a blue.
Gotcha.
I'm talking about how I don't want to get rid of stuff because I'm scared that I'm going to miss it. and I want to repurchase it.
Yep.
But then I, like, this is the same base I used yesterday because it got cut off at my blush. So I'm using my new highlighter I got from TJ Maxx. It's Too Much 03. It's the Demi Glow formula.
Like a true influencer, baby.
Yeah. TJ Maxx is freaking feral, though. Like, I don't know how you guys do it. I'm so serious. I told Sean, I'm like, I'm never going back. Like, I would rather go to Ulta and pay, like, more than fight people for access to the aisle of makeup. Like, that was very overwhelming for me, actually. Because I had our daughter in the cart. And, like, I didn't even know it was there. I couldn't see anything. But, like, people just were straight up not about the whole, like, letting you in aspect of it. If it seems I'm using this lip liner a lot, it's because I am. I'm kind of trying to pan it at the moment, actually. For no real reason besides I have too many, and this is my least favorite out of all the ones I currently have open. So, because it's my least favorite, naturally it needs to be the first to go. Especially because I'm not going to be wearing this makeup all day, as long as I don't, like, lose steam. Like, if I feel the way... I'm going to use my new pat lipstick, my Divine Rose. If I feel the way I feel now, when my new palette comes, of course, when I do my makeup, I don't think I'm going to lose steam. Because I tend to really like having fresh makeup when my daughter comes home from school, because she, I don't know, she notices. She is very observant when it comes to makeup, and if it's creasing, she's like, "Mom, why does your makeup look like that?" I do it for the 5-year-old, you know? Anyway, that's my makeup for the day. Woo! I almost dropped you. If you're thinking about getting these Danessa sticks, I highly recommend them. Look how sparkly they are. They are so sparkly. And I know it's one thing to, like, see somebody use them, but it's another to see it, like, on yourself, you know? For my wing today, or for my eyeliner, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I didn't do a wing. I just did, like, I traced my upper and lower lash lines and met them in the corner there. I used, it's like an olive eyeliner. It's not black, so it's not as stark, but I really wanted the sparkly eyes to be the focus. And you can see, like, they met right there, and then they go up and down. I still think it's pretty. I think it's really pretty. It gives, like, a smokier, deeper effect. But that is all for me right now. You may see me in a couple hours. We will see. Talk to you later. Bye.